All right, good morning, everyone. It is Monday, January 11th, 2015, about quarter to 8 o'clock, and I got a lot of stuff to do. I got to do my hair and everything. I think that I'm supposed to be out of here in less than an hour, and I have not even done my hair. So while I'm doing my hair, I'll give you a rundown of yesterday. I saw a comment about my shoes. Actually, that was a bad view of it. I don't know why. I didn't think they were anything special, but people actually really liked them. I was getting stopped all day, like from all day long, to the point of where I just um, took off the shoes. But when I took off the shoes, it wasn't just for taking them off. It was also because I was trying to um, do a little bit of light shopping um, for what I needed to wear today. And with me doing the light shopping and you know just all that walking, I needed to take them off anyhow. But yeah. Oh, all my cords are tangled up, and I'm about to lose my cookies here. So yeah, so um, pretty much busy all day long. After I left that church thing, I went to go prepare to gather my items, my light hair care items for today. And I really need to hurry up. I don't have time, but I'm like missing this, missing that. So yeah, and I'm getting hot, so I'm gonna take the sweater off, which can make this a different type of video. So excuse me for a minute while I take this off. Oh, it's hot. Okay. Do I have a little tank top or something I can throw on? I'm sure that I do, but not over here. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, so I mean, even after that, it was just ridiculous because when people are paying attention to you and you're not really paying attention to them, and you're like in your own world because you have so much going on, it kind of gets ridiculous because you're not. It's just so unexpected. And I was getting it from everybody. Like I had a few comments at first, and I don't know if I should even be trying to talk and do this because um, you may not, whether you know it or not, it does slow you down because you're talking versus just strictly focusing on doing what you need to do. So I'm gonna focus on doing what I need to do because I gotta get out of here. So I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna be like listening to. There's a channel that I'm watching in the background. It's Cartoon Hangover, and they do 107 facts about various um, cartoon TV shows. I watch Family Guy, South Park, and This Is American Dad now. A pilot for a new show that you might have missed. It's pretty cool. There's a link right here. If you check it out, let us know if you like it, and we'll make more of them. And now back to Dan and more facts. Number 46. Writers on the show need to make sure their scripts are timeless episodes, because what they write may very well air 2 years later. On the occasions they have jokes related to contemporary issues, they just have to hope they'll still be relevant by the time the episode is broadcast. For example, they can always use a Kardashian joke. Number 47. American Dad's voice actors insist on recording their parts separately, but not because they don't get along. On the contrary, they get along too well. When they get together, they talk about things unrelated to work and get nothing done. Number 48. Oh, I should have bought some more clips just for my hair. Close the cast of American Dad can be. Did you know that Seth MacFarlane's sister, Rachel McFarlane, is the voice of Haley? He has a sister or a daughter. Number 49. In 2013, American Dad won the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers Award for Top Television Series.
Number 50. Beginning with the show's 5th season, the newspaper headline clip in the show's opening credits was replaced with Roger riding a car with Stan. Roger wears a different outfit each episode. Number 51. At Comic-Con on July 20th, 2013, Mike Barker revealed that an American Dad film centered around Roger and set on his home planet might come to be. However, since Barker's exit from the series a few months following this, there has been no further mention of a movie. Number 52. Avery Bullock, Stan's boss, is voiced by Patrick Stewart, who played Captain Picard on Star Trek The Next Generation. Whenever they can make it work, writers have Bullock say Picard-esque lines. Number 53. Creators also insert subtle visual gags in reference to Captain Picard. For example, Avery Bullock has Picard's distinctive fish tank in his home. He also shows a device on one episode that's exactly like a holodeck from Star Trek. When Stan points out the similarity, Avery angrily retorts that he doesn't know what Star Trek is. Number 54. When trying to get Stan to put him back in a human body, Klaus says he'll get a job making animal sounds. This is a pointer to his voice actor D. Bradley Baker, who does just that. In fact, you may recognize him as both Momo and Appa in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Number 55. Here's another voice actor gag in the show. In separate episodes, it's been shown that Roger and Stan are awful at trying to imitate one another's voices. In reality, they're both voiced by the same actor, Seth MacFarlane, who no doubt has voices arguing in his head all the time. Number 56. Steve has sung the song Sunset Boulevard on the show, which is fitting when you realize his voice actor, Scott Grimes, is its co-writer and original performer. Number 57. Steve has also said that the films Critters and Critters 2 are crappy. Scott Grimes acted in both of them. Number 58. Despite being based on a character from Revenge of the Nerds, Snot has never seen the movie. He's missing out. He'd learn a lot about how to play poker, pick up chicks, and smoke tons of pot from Booger. Number 59. Haley's husband, Jeff Fisher, is voiced by none other than Jeff Fisher. The character even resembles the actor, who's a friend of co-creator Seth MacFarlane. Number 60. The episode Minstrel Krampus was originally scheduled to air on December 16th, 2012. After the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, it was pulled from the show's lineup and didn't air until almost a year later. Number 61. If something sounds off about Reggie the Koala, it may be because the character's voice actor was switched. Eric Durbin, a producer, writer, and voice actor for the show, took over the role from Donald Fullylove. Number 62. Akiko was originally voiced by Grey DeLisle, who you may know as Vicky from The Fairly OddParents or Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Number 63. Any of that 70 Show fans watching? Actually, Laura Prepon was going to voice Haley Smith before she was replaced by Rachel McFarlane. Number 64. Roger was originally conceived to be similar to the TV character Alf. He was going to spend all day at home making comments about the world, but creators felt it would be funnier for him to go out in disguises and have his own stories. Number 65. If creators had gone with their original plans for Roger, he would have been stuck in the house for all of Season 1. Then in Season 2, he'd get fed up and start trying on disguises. In Season 3, the disguises would fail and Roger would be revealed in public, causing a giant media scandal. But by Season 4, everyone would be used to aliens and stop caring, causing Roger to try and gain back the spotlight with schemes. Then in Season 6, Roger would get back together with Diane before realizing his real love was the bar. Number 66. American Dad has had crossovers with both Family Guy and the now-canceled Cleveland Show. Number 67. Bart Simpson makes a cameo appearance in the episode Baking Bad. Number 68. Roger is a great drummer because he has no bones in his arms. Number 69. When Season 9 was airing, Fox made a big deal about American Dad's 150th episode, which they declared to be Lost in Space. Actually, Lost in Space is the show's 151st episode. The real 150th episode was Full Cognitive Redaction of Avery Bullock by the coward Stan Smith, which aired a week prior without any of the pomp and circumstance. Number 70. The Family Guy episode Blue Harvest includes a wide range of sci-fi Easter eggs. Roger can be seen in the Mos Eisley Cantina, among other popular characters like Futurama's Bender. He also shows up at the start of the Family Guy episode It's a Trap. Number 71. American Dad began airing mid-season, so its initial run was only 7 episodes long. Later seasons are closer to 20 episodes in length. Number 72. Seth MacFarlane is the face most commonly associated with American Dad, but he actually didn't get it at first. He helped a lot in getting the show going, but once Family Guy was revived from its cancellation, his focus and effort went back to that show. Fellow co-creators of American Dad, Mike Barker and Matt Weisman, also also weren't too sure what the show's unique voice was at the start, but discovered it as they went along. As the show moved forward, becoming progressively more weird, Seth MacFarlane grew more and more excited about it and increased his involvement. Number 73. Stan's drink of choice is Mr. Pibb. He particularly enjoys it when it's medium-sized. Number 74. Francine's favorite drink? Also Mr. Pibb. She and Stan are just a match made in heaven. Number 75. Stan's voice is based on announcers from 1950s American anti-communist propaganda films. Number 76. Stan is similar to the lead character from the 80s show Sledgehammer. Both of them have the odd habit of talking to their guns. Number 77. Speaking of guns, Stan's is a Kel-Tec P11 9mm. Number 78. Stan is 6 feet tall and weighs 195 pounds. Some of his special skills are a Jamaican accent, moonwalking, and stage magic. Number 79. The episode Wiener of Our Discontent reveals that Stan is allergic to shellfish, but he's seen eating lobster in Family Affair. Because he's a man who takes risks, you know? Number 80. As you'd expect, Stan is a fan of the Washington Redskins, guaranteeing himself annual disappointment. Number 81. The show's sound designer, Sean Ian Kirchhoff, owns a DeLorean and was the main source of inspiration for the episode DeLorean Story. And Seth MacFarlane also has a DeLorean, complete with a flux capacitor. Number 82. The episode All About Steve came about when a writer on the show, Dave Hennison, came into the office and revealed that he might have to get braces. Number 83. Scott Grimes, the voice of Steve, has said that Klaus is his favorite character because, quote, D. Bradley Baker is outstanding. Number 84. Klaus's last name, Heisler, is taken from the writer Keith Heisler. Number 85. In the episode Bar Mitzvah Hustle, Stan walks off the set and Klaus can be seen in his dish in front of a green screen. At one point, the intention was for Klaus's voice actor D. Bradley Baker to emerge from the fish costume. Number 86. Klaus tends to break the fourth wall and often remarks on his lack of activity in episodes. Number 87. The move to TBS allowed Haley to become the first American Dad character to swear uncensored during broadcasts. Number 88. American Dad has been nominated for 2 Emmys and 2 Annie Awards. Number 89. Toshi only speaks Japanese and Russian, though his parents and sister can also speak English. Number 90. Steve is the only member of his family who hasn't smoked marijuana. Number 91. Klaus's grandfather was a train conductor at the Auschwitz Zoo. Number 92. D. Bradley Baker would like to see Klaus start a fish stick company. Number 93. If you pay attention when Klaus makes appearances in his human form, his hair on his head often resembles a fish. It's actually known as Trump hair. Number 94. When he was a teenager, Stan worked at a White Castle and swept hair. Number 95. Steve, Toshi, Snot, and Barry have known one another since they were toddlers. Number 96. Klaus writes fan fiction about Stan and Francine. Number 97. Barker and Wiseman once said that their goal was to create laughter combined with groans and to go over the line. The perfect MacFarlane formula. Number 98. If Roger doesn't get his, quote, bitch, it will poison him. Symptoms include cramps, pains, headaches, vomiting, gunk being released through the side of the head, weakness, severe skinniness, and pale flaking skin. Number 99. Roger has a reproductive cycle during which he produces breast milk and lays an egg inside oral contact. Number 100. Members of Roger's species undergo puberty when they're 1,601 years old. Number 101. Roger's heart is in his left buttock, and his genitals are under his left armpit. He's had as much plastic surgery as a real housewife. Number 102. In the episodes One Little Word and There Will Be Bad Blood, Roger's blood is purple. However, in the episodes Season's Beatings, Ricky Spanish, and Faking Bad, it's red. Number 103. Scott Grimes is rarely able to attend table readings, so producer Eric Durbin fills in for him. Number 104. Grimes once got a hernia from having to record Steve's voice too much. Number 105. Steve's voice is a mixture of SpongeBob SquarePants and Steve Irwin. Number 106. Rather than pop culture references, Barker has said that American Dad derives more from, quote, the human condition and emotions that everyone can relate to. Ego, the feds, etc. And for that reason, I think our humor is a little bit more evergreen. And number 107. After Bush won the 2000 presidential election, Seth MacFarlane and Matt Wiseman were more than displeased. They tried to come up with a creative way to vent their frustrations and came up with American Dad a few years down the line.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, be sure to tune in every week where we will have more 107 fact videos. Also, if you haven't already, this is the last week to enter enter into our giveaway on the Channel Frederator app. So if you haven't downloaded it already, be sure to download it and log in by October 3rd. And remember, Frederator loves you.